Wake up with the sun shining through the trees. Morning dew on the grass, feel the soft breeze. Cowboys riding high, hats tipped low, where the country roads twist and the wildflowers grow. The tractor hums, working the land so fair, and the sound of the river calls me from somewhere. The barn door creaks and the chickens start to crow. I'm feeling alive in this place I know. Love in the country air, it's a feeling so true. Underneath the wide sky, baby, it's just me and you. The stars come out at night and the fireflies light. Our hearts beat together in the soft moonlight. Love in the country air where dreams take flight. With you by my side, everything feels right. The smell of fresh hay and the whiskey on the porch. We dance around the fire, light up the night a torch. Your hand in mine, steady and strong. In the rhythm of the crickets, we sing our song. The open field stretches far and wide, with the wind in your hair and the mountains as our guide. Sweet summertime and the world feels so still. With the love in the air, baby, we're ready to thrill. Love in the country air, it's a feeling so true. Underneath the wide sky, baby, it's just me and you. The stars come out at night and the fireflies light. Our hearts beat together in the soft moonlight. Love in the country air where dreams take flight. With you by my side, everything feels right. Let's take a ride down to the old creek side, where the world feels slow and we can't hide. With the horses running wild and the river clear, whispering your name in my ear. We'll build a cabin on the hill where the wind blows free. Just you and me, it's all we need. Under the sky with the stars shining bright, we'll write our story, make it last all night. Love in the country air, it's a feeling so true. Underneath the wide sky, baby, it's just me and you. The stars come out at night and the fireflies light. Our hearts beat together in the soft moonlight. Love in the country air where dreams take flight. With you by my side, everything feels right. So let's stay here forever, where the fields are green, where the sound of the birds is the sweetest thing. With love in the country air, baby, we'll always be together in this life, just you and me. I was born in a small town, dust in the air, where the cowboys roam and the sun's always fair. The rodeo lights are calling my name, chasing that glory, wild and untamed. On the dirt roads where the boots hit the ground, I hear the hooves and I'm ready to pound. With a heart full of fire and a soul full of speed, I got that cowboy dream, it's all I need. Rodeo dreams, big as the sky, chasing that victory, never asking why. With the ropes in my hands and the stars in my eyes, I'll ride till I fall under these western skies. Rodeo dreams, I'll make them come true. In the heart of the night, with the moon shining through. My father's old saddle is passed down to me. The buckle on my belt is where I wanna be. I've ridden bulls and I faced the heat, with the dust in my lungs and the boots on my feet. Out in the ring, the crowd starts to roar. I hear the announcer, he's calling for more. But I ain't afraid, I just hold on tight. I live for the rush under those bright lights. Rodeo dreams big as the sky, chasing that victory, never asking why. With the ropes in my hands and the stars in my eyes, I'll ride till I fall under these western skies. Rodeo dreams, I'll make them come true. In the heart of the night, with the moon shining through. Oh, it's a long road, but it's where I belong. With the sound of the horn and the cowboy song, the dirt and the sweat, the cheers and the tears, I'll keep on riding, facing my fears. From Texas to Wyoming, I'll travel the land with a rodeo ticket and a cowboy's hand. I'll chase that gold buckle and that prize, through the storms and the pain under the wide open skies. The women in the stands, they'll wave me on through. With their smiles and their hearts, I'll keep riding true. From sunrise to sunset, my dreams never fade. I'm a cowboy at heart in this rodeo parade. Dreams, they're written in the stars. With the cowboy spirit, I'll go real far. Rodeo dreams, and one day you'll see I'm the champion of the night, and this rodeo's me.
Down the dusty road where the sun sets low, there's a place where the river always seems to flow. Wooden barns and rocking chairs, the stars up in the air, folks walking tall with a smile to share. In the heart of the country where the flag waves high, the stars and stripes are reaching for the sky. On the porches and the prairies, there's a rhythm in the breeze, with the sound of boots and whispers of the trees. Stars and stripes forever, let them fly so high, with the winds of freedom rolling through the sky. From the heart of Texas to the streets of the bayou, we stand together with the red, white, and blue. Stars and stripes forever in the heart of the land, with a guitar strumming and a steady hand. In the towns and the plains where the rivers run free, we're living the dream in the land of liberty. The kitchen's warm with the smell of sweet pies, with a love that's been passed down from the olden times. The front door swings open and the kids all run. There's a place in this world where life's just begun. From the hills of Carolina to the fields of Kentucky, every heart is beating with the rhythm so lucky. With the shine of a truck and a whistle on the track, we're painting our dreams in the colors of black and back. Stars and stripes forever, let them fly so high, with the wind And in the quiet of the night, under the moon's soft glow, you can hear the country song of the life we know. From the farms to the factories, we're all in this together. The stars and stripes will lead us no matter the weather. Stars and stripes forever, let them fly so high, with the winds of freedom rolling through the sky. From the heart of Texas to the streets of the bayou, we stand together. Out here where the stars shine bright, where the wind whispers secrets in the night. Boots on the ground, we don't back down. Farming the soil, we make our stand in this town. Chasing the sun from dawn to dusk, sweat on our brow, but we never fuss. With our hands in the dirt, hearts full of pride, living the dream in the countryside. Boots on the ground, we're breaking new ground in the heart of the land where the dreams are found. From the fields to the roads, we stand our ground. Boots on the ground where true strength is crowned. Rodeo nights with a whiskey glass, boots clicking loud as the moments pass. Driving those trucks down the dusty lanes, grit in our bones, but we don't complain. Hay bales stacked high under the hot sun, from the crack of dawn until the work is done. Cowboys and farmers, we all stand tall. With boots on the ground, we answer the call. Boots on the ground, we're breaking new ground in the heart of the land where the dreams are found. From the fields to the roads, we stand our ground. Boots on the ground where true strength is crowned. When the storm rolls in, we don't run away. We fight for the land, come what may. Through the mud, through the rain, through the fire, we stand tall, hearts filled with desire. From the tall hills of Montana to the Texas plains, we live by the code, through the loss and the gains. With our families, our faith, and our land, we keep our boots on the ground and take a stand. Yeah, boots on the ground, we're breaking new ground in the heart of the land where the dreams are found. From the fields to the roads, we stand our ground. Boots on the ground where true strength is crowned. So raise a glass to the ones who stay. With boots on the ground, they've paved the way. In the heart of the country where dreams are born, we'll keep walking. Out here where the wind blows free, where the plains meet the sky, you see. I've been down these dusty roads before, chasing dreams and wanting more. The sun sets low and paints the skies. The fire's warm but the cold wind bites. With whiskey in my soul tonight, I'll keep moving, keep riding alright. I got whiskey in my soul, keeps me warm when the night is cold. In these wild and lonesome plains, whiskey drowns the past old pains. With every sip I lose control. Whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul. I've been a rambling man for years, left behind a trail of tears, but that bottle always pulls me near. It whispers truths I need to hear. 1,000 miles and 1,000 roads, chasing the dreams that nobody knows. But when the moonlight starts to glow, whiskey's my only friend to show. I've got whiskey in my soul, keeps me warm when the night is cold. In these wild and lonesome plains, whiskey drowns the past old pains. With every sip I lose control. Whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul. In the honky tonk, the music plays, but I'm lost in thoughts of better days. The jukebox hums a forgotten tune. I raise my glass to the stars and moon. It's the only way I know to cope. With whiskey in my soul I find hope. Tomorrow's another fight to win, but tonight I'm drunk on the whiskey within. From the hills of Tennessee to the Texas sun, I've been running fast and always on the run. The wind howls loud like a freight train scream, but whiskey in my soul is my only dream. Through every heartache, every town, I'm still searching, I won't back down. But if the road ends and I hit the ground, whiskey's there to turn it all. Keeps me warm when the night is cold. In these wild and lonesome plains, whiskey drowns the past old pains. With every sip I lose control. Whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul, whiskey in my soul. So here's to the road, to the wild unknown, to whiskey in my soul where I've grown. Good night. In the heart of the plains where the river meets the sky, there's a story that's been whispered that you can't deny. Through the valleys and the mountains where the wild winds blow, there's a memory that lingers, but it's time to let it go. Gone with the wind, like a feather in the breeze, faded like the sunset through the tall pine trees. You were once my everything, but now it's time to see that love's gone with the wind, and you've set me free. We drove down the dusty road where the old oaks stand. You held my hand, but
but your heart was in another land. We dreamed of forever, but forever slipped away. Like the whispers of the past, they just can't stay. Gone with the wind, like a feather in the breeze, faded like the sunset through the tall pine trees. You were once my everything, but now it's time to see that love's gone with the wind, and you've set me free. Now I'm sitting on this porch watching the storm roll in. Ain't no use in crying, no use in holding on to sin. I'll raise my glass to the memories, though they've come to an end. 'Cause when it's gone like the wind that won't bend. Gone with the wind, like a feather in the breeze, faded like the sunset through the tall pine trees. You were once my everything, but now it's time to see that love's gone with the wind, and you've set me free. So I'll walk this land, and I'll chase that western sky, 'cause what's gone with the wind is now a reason to fly. And when the wind calls my name, I'll know I'm where I'm meant to be. Gone with the wind, but now I'm free. Setting low as I hit the dirt road. The wind's in my hair and my boots feel bold. Through the fields where the wildflowers grow. Out here where the river meets the road. The truck's got a hum and the tires are rolling. Past the old farm where the cows are strolling. My heart beats fast, it's the life I chose. Out here where the river meets the road. Where the river meets the road, that's where my heart is bound to go. With the river song and the wind's sweet blow, I'll be right here where the river meets the road. Where the stars light the night and the coyotes howl. Where the moon's so bright you can see the miles. It's a place where time don't ever seem to slow. Right here, where the river meets the road. The fire's burning and the coffee's on, as I sing this tune with the crack of dawn. We got whiskey in the jar and the radio's on, singing the songs of the days long gone. We've got love and hard times and tales untold, cowboys and lovers of hearts turned cold. But out here we make our own stories unfold. Where the river meets the road. Where the river meets the road, that's where my heart is bound to go. With the river song and the wind's sweet blow, I'll be right here where the river meets the road. Where the stars light the night and the coyotes howl. Where the moon's so bright you can see the miles. It's a place where time don't ever seem to slow. Right here where the river meets the road. Through the seasons we've seen it all. From the heat of summer to the winter's call, but no matter the storm, we stand so tall. 'Cause out here, we've got each other, and we'll never fall. Where the river meets the road, that's where my heart is bound to go. With the river song and the wind's sweet blow, I'll be right here where the river meets the road. Where the stars light the night and the coyotes howl, where the moon's so bright you can see the miles. It's a place where time don't ever seem to slow. Right here where the river meets the road. Where the river meets the road. Where the river meets the road. Out here where the river meets the road. Where the long roads wind, where the sky paints a story and the sun's hard to find. I'm rolling through the fields with the dust in the air. Ain't no settling here, it's a wild dusty flare. The wind whispers secrets of days gone by, as the old barns stand tall with a tear in their eye. From the farmlands to the city lights so bright, the dust never settles, no matter the fight. The dust never settles in these parts of the land, where the wheels keep turning and we make our stand. From the hills to the plains, we don't lose our stride. The dust never settles, and we ride and we ride. We've got grit in our boots and the stars in our sky. In the heart of the country, you learn to fly high. Oh, the dust never settles, it's a way of life. Where the winds never stop, and the truth cuts like a knife. Got a house with a porch and a view of the range, where the hearts beat steady, though the world's out of range. Inside those walls, it's a different kind of heat, but out on the road, there's a rhythm in our feet. The smell of the leather, the sweat on the brow. No easy answers, but we're making it somehow. From the highways to the hollows, we're bound to go far, where the dust never settling beneath every star. The dust never settles in these parts of the land, where the wheels keep turning and we make our stand. From the hills to the plains, we don't lose our stride. The dust never settles, and we ride and we ride. We've got grit in our boots and the stars in our sky. In the heart of the country, you learn to fly high. Oh, the dust never settles, it's a way of life. Where the winds never stop, and the truth cuts like a knife. We've been down, we've been up, we've been lost in the rain, but the dust keeps us moving through pleasure and pain. With a song on our lips and the fire in our eyes, we rise from the ashes like the sun in the skies. From the dirt to the gold, from the past to the new, in the heart of the storm, we always push through. The dust never settles, it's in our bones as we carve out a life. We're never alone. The dust never settles in these parts of the land, where the wheels keep turning
never settles, and we ride and we ride. Out here where the stars shine bright, underneath the endless sky so wide, the wind whispers through the tall grass like a lullaby from days gone past. Riders on horseback feeling free, chasing the horizon where the prairie meets the sea. With a heart full of dreams and dust on my boots, I find my peace beneath the moon's sweet roots. Moonlight on the prairie, it's a sight to behold, where the cattle roam and the stories are told. The night is alive with the song in the air, whispers of a life wild and fair. Moonlight on the prairie, where the coyotes sing, in the land of the brave, feel the freedom it brings. Underneath that silver glow is where I call my home, don't you know? Dusty trails and the sound of the herd, riding through the night like we're chasing a word. The fire's burning, we gather around, tales of old from the cowboys are now. City lights seem so far away when you're lost in the night where the horses play. With a heart that's full and a soul so wild, the prairie's whisper calls me like a child. Moonlight on the prairie, it's a sight to behold, where the cattle roam and the stories are told. The night is alive with the song in the air, whispers of a life wild and fair. Moonlight on the prairie, where the coyotes sing, in the land of the brave, feel the freedom it brings. Underneath that silver glow is where I call my home, don't you know? Storms and the wind so strong, I've been wandering and singing my song. With the moon as my guide, I'm never alone, in the heart of the land I call home. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, but out here we're used to those nights. With the stars in our eyes and the firelight high, we're living for the moments that money can't buy. From the mountains tall to the rivers wide, there's nowhere else I'd rather ride. With the moonlight on the prairie, I find my way, riding through the night into the break of day. Moonlight on the prairie, it's a sight to behold, where the cattle. Underneath that wide open sky, where the tumbleweeds roll and the coyotes cry, there's a place where the dust never fades, a town built on sweat and old cowboy trades. With a lasso in hand and a heart full of pride, we ride the plains where the wild winds collide. From sunrise to the starlit night, we chase that dream with all our might. Heartbeats of the Wild West Rodeo, where the cowboys and the dust never let go. With a whisper of the wind of a steed, we're free like the air, and wild like the need. In the saddle we find our soul, as the heartbeats of the Wild West Rodeo take control. The bar's alive with the sound of the past, old men telling stories, some long, some fast, about the days when the land was tough, and every cowboy had to prove he was rough. The horses they ride are as wild as their hearts, with a spirit that can't be torn apart. Under moonlight they thunder and roar, as they race through the night to a distant shore. Heartbeats of the Wild West Rodeo, where the cowboys and the dust never let go. With a whisper of the wind and the gallop of a steed, we're free like the air and wild like the need. In the saddle we find our soul, as the heartbeats of the Wild West Rodeo take control. And when the sun sets low and the night gets cold, we gather around the fire, the stories unfold of the riders who came and the legends they made. The hands that built this land, the price they paid, from the mountains so high to the plains so wide. In the heart of the West we take our ride. Rodeo's call is a thunder sound, with every heartbeat we're heaven bound. Now there's a young buck in the rodeo ring, a dream in his eyes and a fire that'll sing. He'll tame the wild bull, ride like the wind. His heart beats fast and the crowd's all in. He's the spirit of the West in the flesh today. He's learning the ropes in a world of clay, but with every fall he's rising again. In the heartbeats of the rodeo, the story won't end. Heartbeats of the Wild West Rodeo, where the cowboys and the dust never let go. With a whisper of the wind and the gallop of a steed, we're free like the air and wild like the need. In the saddle we find our soul, as the heart.
Out in the dust where the sun sets low, where the wind whips wild and the horses know there's a place where the cowboys call their home. Rodeo nights where the wild horses roam. The stars up high, they light the sky, as a lonesome howl of coyotes fly. You can hear the rhythm of the thunder roll, a cowboy's heart and a wild horse's soul. Rodeo nights and wild horses run, chasing the moon until the day's begun. 1,000 dreams in the midnight air, with the scent of leather and the smell of despair. Rodeo nights feel the freedoms burn, where the wild horses run and the cowboys yearn. Dust on my boots and the reins in my hand, chasing the echoes of a faraway land. In the arena, the crowd's calling loud, but my spirit's wild and I ain't too proud. The bull's in the ring and it's fight or flight. We're riding for glory under the bright hot lights, but it's the sound of the hooves that keeps me true. Rodeo nights and the freedom I know. Rodeo nights and wild horses run, chasing the moon until the day's begun. 1,000 dreams in the midnight air, with the scent of leather and the smell of despair. Rodeo nights feel the freedoms burn, where the wild horses run and the cowboys Cowboys yearn. Out here it's more than a game we play. It's a battle of wills, the price we pay. A life on the edge and the wind in our hair, with the wild horses running like they just don't care. We're living for today, not worried about the past, in the rodeo world where the wild horses live. Of skies, a cowboy rides and the old bull dies, but the wild horses keep running free, and the stars above are a memory of May. Each ride's a gamble, each jump a chance, as the cowboy lives for that rodeo dance. But it's the wild heart and the untamed run that keeps the rodeo alive until the night is done. Rodeo nights and wild horses run, chasing the moon until the day's begun. 1,000 dreams in the midnight air, with the scent of leather and the smell of despair. Rodeo nights, feel the freedoms burn, where the wild horses run and the cowboys yearn. So ride with me and let the night unwind. We'll live for the thrill, we'll leave it all behind. Where the wild horses run, together we'll chase the moon until the morning sun.
Out on the plains where the wind meets the sky, I hear the call of the coyotes as the night rolls by. The dust kicks up with the setting sun, and the journey's just begun. Oh, it's just begun. There's a whisper in the night, it's a soft, sweet sound, a rhythm on the ground that's shaking the town. I hear the thundering beat like a wild free chant. It's the sound of hooves in the distance, the cowboys dance. Oh, the sound of hooves in the distance, hear it near and far, riding through the storm, chasing down the stars. It's the echo of freedom, the call of the wild, the sound of hooves in the distance. It's the cowboy style. Underneath the moon, the campfires glow. The shadows of the past are starting to show. The wind, it howls, but it whispers too, a story of the old times, a story true. There's a spark in the air, a fire in the eyes. We're chasing what's right under those western skies. With every stride we're breaking free. The sound of hooves in the distance, it's calling to me. Oh, the sound of hooves in the distance, hear it near and far, riding through the storm, chasing down the stars. It's the echo of freedom, the call of the wild, the sound of hooves in the distance. It's the cowboy style. And as the dawn breaks, the horizon glows, we ride together where the wild wind blows. With a heart full of courage and a soul that's free, the sound of hooves in the distance, it's where I'm meant to be. In the saddle I'm strong, through the dust and rain, I'm following a path that runs through my veins. The road's long, but my spirit's bright. I'll keep riding till the morning light. There's a rhythm in the earth, a beat in the sky. The spirit of the West never fades, it never dies. With every gallop we're bound to roam. The sound of hooves in the distance is calling
We're chasing the horizon where the setting sun. The sound of hooves in the distance, it's where we belong. Out here on the prairie where the wild horses roam. Oh, the sound of hooves in the distance, hear it near and far.
Out here on the plains where the wind it calls, the firelight flickers as the evening falls. Dust kicks up as the horses roam. Cowboys riding far from home. The moon is rising and the stars are bright. We've been riding all day, now we're riding through the night. The campfire's crackling, the coyotes cry, but we keep moving neath the starry sky. Cowboys riding under the starry sky, with the wind in our hair and the dust in our eyes. From dawn till the night we just chase that ride, living free and wild where the stars collide. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. No chains to hold us, we just ride. We ride through the heart of the night with moon so high. Cowboys riding under starry sky, under starry sky. Old boots worn down, but we never slow. We've been through the highs and the valleys below. The cattle are moving, but so are we, through the hills and the rivers by the old oak tree. The lonesome trail is all we've known, but when we ride alone. Out here we're kings of this wild, wide land, with our hearts on fire and the reins in our hands. Cowboys riding under the starry sky, with the wind in our hair and the dust in our eyes. From dawn till the night we just chase that ride, living free and wild where the stars collide. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. No chains to hold us, we just ride. We ride through the heart of the night with the moon so high. Cowboys riding under the starry sky, when the starry sky. We don't need no city lights to guide our way, just the flicker of the stars and the light of the day. With a steady hand and a heart so true, we ride for the freedom, we ride for you. Every mile brings us closer to the dream, where the roads are endless and the air is clean. So let's ride together beneath the big sky, and find where the earth meets the stars up high. When the sun comes up, we'll be miles away, chasing horizons where the wild things play. We may be weary, but we'll keep pressing on, for the freedom's worth it when the night is gone. So saddle up, boys, the journey's long. With the stars to guide us, we'll stay strong. We'll ride through storms and we'll ride through the rain, through the valleys low and the mountains pain. Cowboys riding under the starry sky, with the wind in our hair and the dust in our eyes. From dawn till the night we just chase that ride, living free and wild where the stars collide. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. No chains to hold us, we just ride. We ride through the heart of the night, the moon so high. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. So when the stars shine down and the night is still, we keep riding on, chasing our thrill. The life of a cowboy is a life so free, riding forever where the stars meet the sea. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. Together we ride, together we fly. Cowboys riding under the starry sky. We'll keep riding until we die, riding under stars.
Out here where the desert meets the sky, the sun sets low, painting colors so high. Cactus standing tall, reaching for the stars, as the wind whispers tales from way too far. The cowboys ride with the wind in their hair, boots hit the ground like they ain't got a care. The Horses kicking dust in a slow, steady pace. As the sun sinks down, they keep up the chase. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys. The evening light brings a peaceful joy with a heart full of stories and dreams untold. We ride through the night with the desert so bold. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys, where the stars light the sky and we just enjoy with the fire burning bright and the moon so high. We'll live this life till the day we die. The campfire crackles and the coyotes sing a lonesome tune, it makes my heart take wing. Guitar strums softly under the pale moon's glow, as we talk of the places we're bound to go. The whiskey's smooth and the stories get long. Laughter fills the air as we sing our song. A cowboy's life is simple but full of pride, and this desert wind is the perfect guide. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys. The evening light brings a peaceful joy with a heart full of stories and dreams untold. We ride through the night with the desert so bold. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys, where the stars light the sky and we just enjoy with the fire burning bright and the moon so high. We'll live this life till the day we die. We've got the desert sands in our blood, a bond unspoken but it's understood. Every sunset's a promise, every sunrise a gift. In this world of dust, we find our drift. Our boots are warm, but our spirits are free, chasing dreams as far as the eye can see. And when the day ends, we'll find our way home, with the horizons calm and the stars that roam. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys. The evening light brings a peaceful joy with a heart full of stories and dreams untold. We ride through the night with the desert so bold. Sunsets over cactus and cowboys, where the stars light the sky and we just enjoy with the fire burning bright and the moon so high. We'll live this life till the day we die. So here's to the sunsets, the stars and the ride, to the cowboys who never back down or hide, with the cactus standing proud and the world spinning slow. We're bound to this life where the wild winds blow.
The sun is rising, painting skies of gold across the meadow where the wild winds blow. The scent of pine and earth fills the air, and the rhythm of hooves is everywhere. Out on the horizon where the grass meets the sky, the horses are running, they're free and they fly through the dust and the wind with a spirit so wide. Horses running free on open plains side by side. Horses running free on open plains, chasing the horizon through the rain. No fences can hold them, no chains can bind. They're wild and they're free, and they own their time. With the thunder of hooves and the wind in their manes, horses running free on open plains. The old cowboy's hat tipped to the breeze, watching the horses with hearts at ease. He dreams of the days when he was the same, riding those plains with no one to blame.
gallop like shadows beneath the white sky. No worry in sight, just the call of the land. A bond with the earth, it's where they stand. Horses running free on open plains, chasing the horizon through the rain. No fences can hold them, no chains can bind. They're wild and they're free, and they own their time. With the thunder of hooves and the wind in their manes, horses running free on open plains. Through the night, under stars so bright, they roam chasing moonlight. With every step they leave a story behind, a tale of freedom, one of a kind. On the open plains, where the grass is tall, they answer to no one, they answer to the call. A life untamed, with no end in sight, these horses run free from day to night. Horses running free on open plains, chasing the horizon through the rain. No fences can hold them, no chains can bind. They're wild and they're free, and they own their time. With the thunder of hooves and the wind in their manes, horses running free on open plains. The cowboy rides slowly, his heart feeling light, watching them gallop, their spirits taking flight. He knows the feeling, he once had that fire, but now he just watches, filled with desire. To see the freedom, to feel it again. The open road calling, no need to pretend. As long as there's daylight, he'll never forget. The horse is running free.
Well, the sun's setting low on this dusty old town. Got my boots on tight and my hat pulled down. The wind is whistling, the fireflies dance. Time to gather round, it's our last chance. The fiddles are playing, the guitars are sweet, but it's the banjo's rhythm that makes me move my feet. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, clapping my hands and tapping my feet. We're kicking up dust, spinning around in the heart of this town where the music's found. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, a country heart feeling so free. We're howling at the moon with a shout and a cheer. Boot stomping, we're dancing right here. Well, the night's getting young and the moon's on high. We got whiskey and moonshine and a fire in the sky. The stars are our lanterns, the coyotes sing. We're lost in the rhythm of this country thing. The old barn's alive and the porch is too. With the sound of the banjo, we're here with the crew. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, clapping my hands and tapping my feet. We're kicking up dust, spinning around in the heart of this town where the music's found. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, a country heart feeling so free. We're howling at the moon with a shout and a cheer. Boots stomping, we're dancing right here. Oh, the rhythm's wild, it's in my soul. The banjo's a fire and the band's on a roll. The crowd's getting loud, everyone's on their feet. This ain't no place for a slow heartbeat. The barn doors open wide and we let it all fly underneath that old southern sky. Now the fire's burning low, but we're still in the groove. The fiddler's going strong and the dancers approve. The banjos are calling and I can't slow down. I'm spinning in circles, feet off the ground. With every stomp the beat gets louder. We're living the moment, we're feeling prouder. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, clapping my hands and tapping my feet. We're kicking up dust, spinning around in the heart of this town where the music's found. Boots stomping
stomping to the banjo beat, a country heart, feeling so free. We're howling at the moon with a shout and a cheer. Boot stomping, we're dancing right here. Now the night's winding down, but we're still going strong. Boots on the dirt and the banjo song. It's been a long day, but we don't mind when the music's so sweet and we're lost in time. The band's packing up, but I won't forget the sound of the banjo and the night we met. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, clapping my hands and tapping my feet. We're kicking up dust, spinning around in the heart of this town where the music's found. Boots stomping to the banjo beat, a country heart, feeling so free. We're howling at the moon with a shout and a cheer. Boots stomping, we're dancing right here. So let's keep on stomping